Hey there everyone, welcome back to yet another episode of Ladder Up. Today, we are 16-24. We were 16-something-34 last time. Oh, we think we lost 10 points from that loss. I'm stretching, I'm sorry. But yeah, we're like, doing really well with this team, actually. I think we're like 10-1 with this team. It's good, I like it, it's fun. Is Beware the most optimal choice? I don't think it's like a super overwhelmingly amazing Pokemon. No. Does it fit this team? I think it does. Because this team does struggle with Snorlax. I've explained before why I think Beware is awesome. I think Muck helps against the Drifblim Lele, which you don't even see that much anymore, but it still helps. I like it. If I was going to make a change, I might switch Muck out for a Tapu Bulu. I think that would actually be pretty super sweet. But I don't know. Anyways, Gabrielle here has a QR code team with lots of interesting stuff. Crocodile, Tapu Koko, Marowak, Celesteela, Hariyama, and Slowking. So we are gonna bring Muck to this for sure. Muck's really good here. We need something to handle the Crocodile. So I think actually Tapu Koko Muck here is pretty sweet. Pretty chill. I think Marowak's nice. And the question is, do I want Pelipper? Maybe I want Pelipper Metagross. Actually, that's way better. Yeah, that's super better. I will still bring Muck. And then Metagross or Beware. Metagross or Beware. Metagross or Beware. I think Beware is better overall. I don't think Metagross is that great. This is what we're going with. So, what I expect to see is either Slowbro Tapu Koko, probably not, or Hariyama Slowbro is what I really expect to see. And if that's the case, we are going to have some fun. Yeah. So my opponent definitely going to bring Marowak, probably bring Slowbro, Tapu Koko, Hariyama. Oh, never mind. Not what I expected, actually. Not at all what I expected. So, one thing I don't want to get caught with is I do not want to get caught with, like, faint Volt Switch. Hariyama here could have Volt Switch, and that would be bad. So I'm going to try and not fall for that. I mean, the Tapu Koko, unless it has, like, Twinkle Tackle, like, it's not going to knock out my Koko guaranteed. I'm not going to fall for that. So I'm going to switch into Muck. I think that's the better play. I'm not... If Muck gets faked out, fine. You know, if we get like a fake out Thunderbolt, that's not great. We'll have a berry though, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, it does just go for fake out. Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe I was thinking too much. Take an awful lot of damage there, and we don't have to. So that's not good. Played that not the best. Does Koko just Dazzling Gleam here? I could Imprison. That's actually, that would put me in a really good position because my opponent could protect Tapu Koko. I'm actually gonna do that. That puts me in a much better position. Protect here. Okay, there's a withdrawal. Marowak. Okay. And we're going to Imprison. So this here is nice. Now the Hariyama, if it's like the Fight EMZ, and it goes into Muck, then that's really bad. Close combat. Okay, that's good. We get our berry. Now Hariyama definitely goes down to a Dazzling Gleam. And now we can Dazzling Gleam, and this is not minimum speed Muck. This is probably a minimum speed Marowak. So now, yeah, now we Dazzling Gleam. Marowak cannot protect, and we knock off. So this is nice. Gabrielle there, rating of 1492, should not have expected the faint play. That's really like a best of 3 kind of deal. I mean, I don't know. We did take a lot of damage, and now we have to play from behind, but if we can get rid of these 2 Pokemon, we Gucci. We Gucci. So now, Gabrielle taking her time. Taking her time. The only bad thing would be if, you know, Coco's still going to be annoying because it's probably faster than ours. It did have feint. So I wasn't crazy. I'm not crazy, people. Oh, Hariyama actually survives that. Wow. Does our Marowak... Okay, so our Muck does outspeed the Marowak, and that should knock it out. That's nice. Wow. Wow. That's wild. That's crazy talk. So if Tapu Koko comes out, we have to Dazzling Gleam, Poison Jab. There's really no way around it. Oh. Electric Seed. That's pretty cool, actually. Because then you can take Kartana Leaf Blades. That's pretty cool. I like that. I mean, we're still gonna Dazzling Gleam. I don't really care about Slowbro setting up Trick Room. Can't protect, so it's gonna take this. If it does set up Trick Room, great. Muck would be happy to be in Trick Room. We could have Thundered it. Not super important. So that obviously didn't do as much damage because of the fact that, you know, it didn't have an item because it used an Electric Seed. But now Tapu Koko's coming out. So now the question is, does Slowbro or Slowking underspeed Muck? It absolutely does. How many turns of rain are left? 1 turn of rain is left. Slowking's probably very bulky, so I don't know. I think Beware can take an attack from it. So the thing I want to do here, I want to Thunder the Slowking, and I'll Poison Jab. So that way, if Slowking does it has Ice Beam, okay. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we don't get poisoned though, so that's fine. This should knock out the Koko. Okay, and then yeah, so I think there, if your Slowking had like Muddy Water, I don't even know if it gets that or if it had Surf. You know, if you have Scald, pretty much you have to try and go after. You have to do something about Muck. Because otherwise, you're just not going to win. So setting up Trick Room there didn't really make a whole lot of sense. But I knew that my opponent didn't have any options. Once they brought in Slowbro there, they really should have brought in Tapu Koko. And if they had, I'm still in a better position because I can just Dazzling Gleam Poison Jab. And that, so you either outspeed me, knock out my Koko with Dazzling Gleam, or you outspeed me, knock out Muck with like a Thunderbolt or a Gigavolt Havoc or a Thunder. But I Dazzling Gleam, do a lot of damage to your Koko, knock out your Hariyama, and then I have Pelipper with a Focus Sash and Tapu Koko. I had too much offensive pressure. You couldn't come back. So the important thing is actually there, even though we took a lot of damage at turn 1, the fact that we didn't lose our Focus Sash on Pelipper was very important. Because that means that in or out of Trick Room, so out of Trick Room, Tapu Koko outspeeds us. The only way we don't get to knock something out with an attack is if it paralyzes us with Thunderbolt and we get paralyzed. Or, in Trick Room, the Slowbro hits us with an Ice Beam and freezes us. Either way, we're getting off some kind of attack. So, in the end there, if it had been Pelipper versus the Slowbro and Tapu Koko, you know, we can take any hit from one of them and retaliate. Slowking was in range to be knocked out by a Hurricane. While Tapu Koko wasn't, I don't think it was in range to get taken out by a Brine. It was probably close. Modest in the rain. It definitely would have done a ton of damage. And after that, Muck already, like, we know it couldn't protect because Muck was on the field imprisoning. So we had free reign to attack it. And that's very important. So Imprison there, while I set up kind of early in the game, and that might have seemed like a wash turn where I didn't really get anything out of it. I didn't get anything out of it that turn. But later in the game, it paid dividends. Because I didn't have to waste time I didn't have to waste turns attacking into protects. When your opponent can't protect, you know, it's it's pretty great. It's pretty nice to know that they can't touch you. And that's the other cool thing I think I explained before about Imprisoned Muck, is that against other Muck, they can't knock off, they can't poison jab, they can't protect. The only way that they can hit Coco with a poison move is if they have Gunk Shot. That has a chance to miss, and also it's few and far between because it's only 70% accurate, or 70 or 80, something like that. It's very inaccurate. So you don't usually see it. You usually see Poison Jab. So your Muck protects against their Muck, and that's pretty sweet. And Muck helps so much. In very few games do I actually bring it, but when I do bring it, it's super nice. But anyways, yeah, like I said, important thing to remember with this team is just offensive pressure. Don't waste turns. You know, especially if you go up against a hard trickery team like that, where they have someone with fake out like Hariyama. Hariyama is very difficult to deal with because it has fake out and feint. A lot of Pokemon that get fake out actually have feint, have access to it, so you have to kind of play around that. When you see that lead, when I see Hariyama Tapu Koko, my instinct tells me that I'm going to see feint Pelipper attack, because even if I still stand by that play. I still stand by that play. Because even if even if they make that play, and, I don't want to lose Pelipper for nothing. I might take a lot of damage on something else. Like, I might take a lot of damage on Muck, but I have the berry to recover a lot of that. And then I have, I would get a free Dazzling Gleam on the two of those. And then Hariyama can't outspeed. The Tapu Koko is probably not going to be able to knock me out with any one attack. So I get the Dazzling Gleam again. Because I'm modest, I win that damage war. So, while I am taking more attacks, I think I win the damage war overall. And then, I pressure with Muck, I can Poison Jab, I can knock off, I have protect options. So even though they did fake out into Coco and Dazzling Gleam, we took a lot of damage, but it wasn't the end of the world. However, if we had stayed in and just double protected, like, you see fake out, you think just double protect, and we take a feint and a Thunderbolt, we lose Pelipper, and we gain nothing. So we took a lot of damage switching in Muck like that, but we gained positioning, and that's what's important. So in the play of the next turn where I protected Coco and Imprisoned, at that point, even if, let's say even if the Hariyama feinted into Coco and Dazzling Gleam, Coco gets knocked out, we get Imprisoned off, then next turn, I'm in a decent position. But yeah, it was a tricky matchup. But yeah, I still stand by that play. Anyways, not to prattle on, but that's it today, guys, for Light Up. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to hit that like button down below. Comment if you haven't already. So no, sorry. Yeah, well, I mean, leave a comment if you want. But what I mean to say is subscribe if you're not already, so you don't miss any future videos. I hope to see you back next time for another episode of Ladder Up, where tomorrow is Tuesday. I hope there's a video tomorrow. If there's not a video tomorrow, don't be surprised. But yeah, so anyways, that's gonna be it for Ladder Up. I hope you liked it. Hope to see you back next time. Yeah, see ya. Oh no, where's the button? Ah!